Well, hello there everyone, and welcome back to ZomBo Land Gaming. I am in fact ZomBo Skater, and as you can probably see, just from the kitchen, things have changed. It has been well over a month since we last saw each other, and well, I have been busy both in my real life due to both work and a lot of health concerns. And so I have just not been able to record. I've just been not able to sit at my computer to record, but I have been able to sit at my computer to play. So without further ado, we're going to get into this episode, which is just going to basically be a show and tell episode, kind of covering all the things that we have done, and then what we're going to try and do in the future. And we're going to go take a look at Bleary Dinosaur's little base as well, after we get done with our own tour. So without further ado, let's get on into it. And good lord, it is noisy upstairs. Okay, you know what? Let's just go ahead and start upstairs. We'll go to the very, very tippy top, and it is nighttime, which is kind of nice. I love the shaders mod in this pack. It just looks so good. But as you can see, yeah, the landscape is a little different, and we have some new buildings. And oh, I gotta turn off the stupid light overlay. Oh my god, we're getting attacked by... Come here, come here, you little scuzz bucket. Bam, get out of here. Okay, hi, Mr. Armadillo. But yes, as you can tell, our landscape looks a lot different. There's a lot more going on now. We even have our power. We got that wind generator, I believe, actually through a quest line, but we have since made some of our own. But yeah, we got a little hammock here. I've kind of decorated this a little bit. I have no idea where the angel block came from. Probably a reward somewhere. But if we come on into our upstairs, a little bit has changed. We've slowly been starting to work on the Apothic enchanting, just so we can start working towards the miniature portals for the, like, let's look at this. Let's look at this. All the Mods Star. So part of the All the Mods Star quest line, like the whole point of doing this mod pack is we need to start making these right here, the miniature end portals. And the miniature end portals require all these different shelves, and all these different shelves require like infused dragon's breath, and infused dragon's breath requires a certain amount of stuff at the enchanting book. And as you can see, I don't have that yet. We've got to make a much better setup here. But yes, this is my enchanting area. In here, this damn noisy room, I am making a massive amount of, oh yeah, we're going to talk about all this in a second, but yeah, we've got our little villager breeder area here, which we might have had that in the first episode, probably not. My bedroom is still barren. And then downstairs, actually, you know what, now that we've seen this, we can, that is my backpack. We can go ahead and put our armor on, and we shall talk about this when we get over to our farm. And oh my god, you're so loud! Hold on. Options, music and sounds. Let's just go with this one. Yes, that might make that quieter, at least until we get out of this area. But yes, so I've gathered a whole bunch of different stuff and things as we've been questing around. That needs to go in the belt slot. You can go there, you can go there, you can go there, you can go there, you can go there. Wait, you need to go here, and then you can go there. Oh, good lord. Okay, yes, yeah, so we found a whole bunch of these, different relics and whatnot, and I've been slowly upgrading them, putting them on. It is crazy the amount of damage we do now. It is insane, because look at this Superemium sword. We have pretty much almost fully done mystical agriculture, which you have seen me do most of the mystical agriculture stuff in other mod packs. And if you haven't, I definitely encourage you to go watch my other mod packs, which I've never finished, but I plan to one day. But yes, we've gone ahead and made Supremium armor, which is way better than Netherite armor. And as you can see from this sword, 47 attack damage on this sword with all those enchantments. I even have a strength 3 augment on it. And then with these power gloves and the feral claws, oh boy, we are doing the damage. It's pretty baller and epic. Yeah, so the kitchen, we've basically done everything by cooking for blockheads. And we've got everything set up here with our food in our little pantry area, along with some seeds and potion-y whatnots. But actually, all of this stuff I've moved down below. We've got a little axolotl aquarium going on over here in our living room, which is pretty cool, even though they hide all the way in the damn corner over there. We got a yellow one and a pink one. Let's go downstairs now. downstairs. This has not changed much, although I did start kind of organizing some stuff in these chests down here, along with some fishing. Yes, I actually finished the Aquaculture 2 fishing quest line. But that aside, we've now got our all the Modium teleport pad, which means we can go to the other, the void, and the mining dimension. And I haven't done anything in the mining dimension whatsoever. I've just been going to the other. I did defeat the Piglich already, which we will see in a little bit, but these chests are still an absolute disaster, chaos, mess. But I've sort of done a little bit. I haven't set up any automated storage. I have not had the need for it whatsoever because I have set up this little storage room down here. This is a nice little storage room. I like it. I like the vanilla side of things. I like coming in here and being able to put all of my items into these chests, which do have a stack upgrades, so I can fit a lot in these chests. I mean, like, look at my ore chest here, and my ores to be smelted chest. I mean, these chests, I mean, look at all the books we have, and mob drops. I mean, we're so set up pretty good over here. I haven't had the need for an automated storage, although I did set up these storage links. And to be honest, not sure how they work. I haven't linked them. It says that they're linked to all of this, but it doesn't seem to work very well. So I don't know. I just plonked the stuff down myself. We've also done some stuff with occultism. So we actually have a wormhole that looks at our chest down at the occultism area, which I will show you in a little bit. But then I've got a little sneaky hole back there. We've got some of the furnace upgrades. So if I'm up here, I can do a little bit of upgrading stuff and things, but not much. We can go down here to some other areas, but I think we're going to take the more scenic routes to get to all of our locations, because why would I take you down the dirty hole shortcuts? We're going to go the nice ways. You've already seen all of this area, which I have not used ever since I started setting up all the other areas. So this, our very first storage area, has become completely pointless and useless. Nothing has changed here, but down in here, we've got our evil craft area, which I don't remember how much of this we did on camera, if any at all. We might not have done any of the evil craft on camera, and I think if we look at our quest line here, evil craft. I am getting really close to being done with the evil craft. We basically just have to go and use one of the environmental accumulators, which I have made a portable one. Where did I put a portable one? Hello? Yes, sanguinary environmental accumulator. So I can actually take this wherever I want to. So we've done all that, and then what is left is just this. I need to get werewolf flesh. I haven't found a werewolf in a village yet. So yeah, I'm almost done with evil craft, which is crazy. I don't know how to ride the broom. The broom does not work. Look at this. If I grab this broom, hello, can I grab the broom? Hello, thank you. Grab the broom. I sit on it. I can't move. I can't move anywhere. I'm brooming, but I'm not going anywhere. It's kind of crazy. And we broke our stand. What? Okay, well, screw you. Okay, but yeah, we've done all the evil craft stuff and things, which I'm sure as it comes to doing all the Modium Star stuff, we'll probably cover some of this, but it was just a side thing that I wanted to do because I was getting bored with Art Nouveau and all those sort of things. We have finalized a little bit of our mob spawner setup here. We've got 7 mob spawners. They are fully upgraded. I have completed the Apothic Spawners quest line. I have gotten all of the items we needed for this, and all of those are completely maxed out. They're the minimum spawn delay, the minimum of the maximum spawn delay, 20% health. They don't worry about light. They don't worry about how close I am. They're all redstone activated, so I can just use this switch right here. And as you can see, good lord, it is crazy. So they spawn with 20 health. They spawn burning, and then there's a little spiked plate right there that's part of evil craft that fills this dark tank with blood. I've got an absorption hopper that's putting the XP in here, and then also spitting the items out into the hoppers behind to put stuff inside these chesterinos. And as you can see, it works really damn well. It's working really well. We shall go down there in a second, but we're gonna go the circumnavigated route instead. So let's head back on upstairs. But yeah, nothing really much has changed with the building itself. Obviously, you can tell I haven't done any interior design. Oh boy. Okay, we've got our nether portal set up over here. It is a terrible spawn point, but I have right inside the Aldermodium portal to go to the other inside there. Right down over here, we have our Twilight Forest portal, which is right there. This little thing too, by the way, I didn't notice it till the other day. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that creeping in the background. Is it gonna work? Does it only work at nighttime? I could have sworn. This was spawning slimes on me the other day. And I don't know why or how, but it was spawning slimes out of it. That was pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool. But yeah, we got the Twilight Forest right there, which Twilight Forest we are, ooh, why is this all the way at the bottom? Twilight Forest, we've gotten quite a bit of ways. You probably saw in either Stone Block 3 or All the Mods 9, or maybe it was Ocean Outlast. I don't remember which one that me and Bleary went through, and we completed all of it. We did the entire Twilight Forest. I don't know if we ended up showing every little bit of that in all the episodes, but we did show a lot of it. So I just went in there just because I needed to get the night metal to make the night metal seeds for mystical agriculture, the steel leaf seeds. That was really the only reason I even went in there, was just to get those things done so I could get the mystical agriculture seeds. Right around here, we've got the entrance to the Undergarden, which is a pretty freaking cool area. Only reason I even went in there was for some seeds. But then if we come down, you can see I started making a pathway. It's packed mud pathway. And we have every single tree that you can buy from the marketplace in the game. Like if we look at JEI, you can see all the different trees. These are all the fruit trees and the nut trees and everything. And then these are all of the other style trees. They're just everywhere. And right here in the middle, we have removed our mystical agriculture seeds, and we have now placed every kind of crop that we can get in the game is now sitting right here in this little cropland. And as I harvest this up, I'm going to be moving them into the immersive engineering glocks, I don't, words are hard. Wait, how's this glug, I could have sworn it was glug. Maybe if we do immersive engineering, oh no, how about I put an @ symbol at immersive and then glug, no, what is it called? What is this stupid harvester thing called? What, maybe we just look at the immersive engineering quest line. I bet you that'll show us, because it is immersive engineering, I'm pretty sure. Or is it industrial foregoing? No, it's definitely not industrial foregoing. It's immersive engineering. Hello on the machines. It's gotta be one of these machines, right? That's all defensive stuff. These are all, what in the, oh, I know how we can do this. Why don't we do this? This is like, look at potatoes, and if we right click on a potato, we should be able to scroll this right here, garden. Oh, it's not GC. So we should be able to start making these now that we have the immersive engineering up and going. And so then we can start, we don't have botany pots. We don't have bonsai pots, which sucks. So we're gonna have to use this. This is pretty much the only way to have like a little single one place. I think in Stone Block, I had gotten a bunch of these in a reward, but never actually utilized them. So we're actually gonna be able to do something to that. But look at all these trees, they look so freaking cool. But yeah, all the mystical agriculture is gone. And speaking of mystical agriculture, this is the building right here, the farm building. But this was my very first bee that I found, and I needed some honeycomb to do some stuff and things. So we set up a tiny little apiary just for this one bee, and you're gonna notice all these crazy bee blocks from the Bumble Zone, because if you throw an ender pearl into any beehive, it takes you into the Bumble Zone. It's crazy in there, but oh my god, the amount of honey and stuff we have gotten has been absolutely insane. So we were able to start working on productive bees, which is that big old structure back there. But yeah, I found an image online, which I'm gonna try and put on the screen right now. But all of my buildings, since the starter building was just, we just plonked some blocks down and there we go. But this building right here is based off of just an image I found. I just typed in, I think, like fantasy farm building or something like that. And I found just a front-facing image, and this is what I have built out of it. Obviously, we still need a lot of detail work and everything in this. And oh my god, holy crap, what kind of tree is this? A willow. Wow, why is this willow tree so big? Good lord. But yeah, we've got all sorts of cool angles and stuff, and we need to put something back here. There's gonna be some sort of, like, I don't know, blacksmithy kind of thing. you know, like a farmer is going to need to repair some of his farming equipment. He needs his own little blacksmithy thing. But I love these two independent roofs. Like, all the roofs are so independent. It's so crazy. We've captured a few little animals, just sticking them in there. And I've been setting up waypoints to go between everything just to make it easier. But in here, I have turned this into my mystical agriculture farming area. So we've got all of our mystical agriculture machines up here. Our mystical agriculture, what are these? The infusion pedals. Upstairs in preparation for us doing the awakened supremium stuff. Why is there a gravel block? There's been an enderman in my house. But yeah, we've set up the awakened of supremium, and I love these little nooks and crannies that I have everywhere because of the way this was designed. We've just got, we've got little balconies out here that kind of worm their way around, and oh, look at our starter building. I love when you start to see other buildings off in the distance. It just makes things look so cool when you can just see tiny little bits peeking out. Oh, it's so great. But yeah, look at this roof. This roof came out so cool. But yeah, so we come back in here. We've got upstairs. I don't know what we're going to do up here, but we got just kind of a little bit of a lofty kind of area with another little balcony overlooking. And as you can see, obviously we're using quarried stone and the witch hazel are the two different colors, but otherwise, all of the blocks that I used, you know, the archwood planks, the acacia logs, all that stuff is matching our original starter building to kind of keep a theme going around everywhere. I just think that's going to be kind of a great idea. But look at our domain. It's looking so cool. It's looking so good. And if we head on downstairs, now that is not downstairs. This is downstairs. Well, we're going to go back around here. We've got another little alcove area, and I need to fix this. That looks outside. that is not supposed to be like that. But then we've got another little alcove, and then if we come up here, it brings us up to the kind of little balcony that's in between the two roofs. And then we've got another like little storage attic-y thing that looks down over that alcove. And wow, something is lagging me out over here. What in the world? Good gravy. And then, of course, the other exit. Oh, something died here. Yo, gross. But then if we go back downstairs again, we're going to head into the dungeon of the farming area. Oh, and look at that. I put all these support structures everywhere. I've been trying to make it look more like the house is actually supported and there's rooms and everything everywhere. But down here, wait for it. Look at this. Look at this room. So this is our original create farm that I made for the Inferium essence. And holy crap, look at how much we still have in here. And that's after creating all of these seeds, all of my tools and weapons, and all of the other stuff I had to do to basically get, let's go back to mystical agriculture again. We have done all of this. All we have left is, I think we've got 5 of like the item seeds, and then we have turtles. Turtles are the only mob left because we were getting a bunch of the seeds as rewards for other seeds, so that helped out quite a bit. And then, of course, I need to do the Althemodium, Unobtainium, Vibranium, Nitro Crystal, and then I think we've got like Entro, Blazing Crystal, and I think that might be it. That might be it for them. And then we've got to get into the cognizant stuff, the Awakened Supremium stuff, which is going to require a Mystical Enlightenment enchantment, which is why I was getting into doing this stuff right here, because I figured I needed particular shelves for these portals, and I need particular shelves in order to get the stuff we need for the Enlightenment enchantment to get the cognizant dust. So yes. So I've been pushing. So we have basically underneath here, can I get down my ladder, please? Underneath the Inferium essence, we go all the way down, I believe, to, do I get to Imperium? I started Imperium. We haven't gotten all the way down. You can see I've got a couple Supremium ones and a couple Imperium, but I've built the big gigantic tunnel, hole in the ground, so I can put all these growth accelerators on it. And oh boy, does it make it grow fast. But I've also started doing the same thing with the croppages, the actual croppages, since we have the harvesters on them. So you could just see, these are only going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's one layer right in here. I haven't dug the hole underneath this. So we've got basically 5 layers of Inferium growth accelerators for all of the croppages, minus we need to still do This is Nether Star, this is Dragon Eggs, and then right here is going to be all the Modium, Vibranium, and Unobtainium. Oh god, now I gotta get my way out. Yeah, you can see how far I dug the hole down. To be honest, yes, we're gonna try and eventually get all of these made up all the way down to Supremium growth accelerators for everything. But really, it's at the rate of the harvester. So what we set up is a 3x3 area. We've got power coming from where we'll show you here in a second. And then each harvester, I don't have any upgrades in them because I don't want it to go past the 3x3. And the speed of it being normal speed isn't all that bad. And then inside here, we've got the hopper upgrade, so we don't have to have a hopper from this, so it's going to suck the items out of the harvester into the barrel. A little crafting upgrade, so we can just craft in here. And then obviously I have all my seeds and stuff, so I can do, you know, stuff like this. I can make dirt or whatever right in here. And we've got all of them. It is insane the amount that we have made. It goes a long way. So all of these are all the items, and then starting right here are all of the mob ones that we have so far. And like I said, the only one we're missing is the turtle one, which is pretty freaking epic. And then of course we had our stairs earlier that you saw coming from our mob farm, just comes right down in here. I've been trying to make passageways to get to everything. And yeah, I've put little signs down for the ones. I've been putting them in order of how you see them in the quest line. So I just kind of went from here and started at the bottom and kind of do like this all the way across. Oh boy, so yes, that's a lot. We are not going to go down the tunnel to get to the factory because I want you to see the outside of the factory before we get to the inside of the factory. Oh, and this was where our hole in the ground was for our freaking farm area, and that's how I got most of the growth accelerators underneath here. Is I just stole them from our original farm. It's crazy. We have done so much. It's just absolutely bonkers insane. And of course, this isn't even showcasing all of the quests we have done. But yes, okay, since we're on this side of the buildings, we'll show you the start of our apiary. This is going to be our productive bees, productive trees, which is why I got all the trees, by the way. But yeah, I built kind of like it's almost like a glass cathedral, greenhousey, apiary kind of thingy-majigger-mabob. Once again, it's in the same style as all of our other buildings. But eventually, this is going to be filled with all of the bees because, oh my goodness, if we go at productive bees, all of these are spawn eggs. But I think if we scroll far enough through, does it get to actual bees? Yeah, look at this. So we're starting on page 15. Oh, so it goes to page 17, 18. So 15, 16, 17, 18. That's a lot of freaking bees. That's like 151 bees or something like that. And they all need specialized hives and specialized stuff around them and whatnot. So eventually this will have like grass and stuff in it and flowers and whatnot. But for the time being, we just did a whole archwood flooring. And then if we come in here, you can kind of see where I have started doing some of the stuff and things with the bees. And then look at this. Look how freaking cool this is. This did not come from any design. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of greenhouses in the world that kind of look like this. But I pretty much just kind of freehanded this and kind of figured it out on my own. Used plots to kind of design the dome on the top. But yeah, so we just got a bunch of different little wings all over the place. You know, entryways and hallways and whatnot. And then if we come up the stairs here, we can kind of come up and we'll obviously have more bees and stuff and things up here. And then we've got a staircase in the back here to get up to the 3rd level, which is a little bit smaller, but I love the views out of these with these big old glass windows so you can see out over everything. And then the final level, we require a ladder because we didn't have enough space to put stairs. And then we've got our big glass dome ceiling, and a lot of the bees like to come all the way up here and hang out for some reason, probably because they get to look at the sunlight. But look at this. I love it being able to look out 360 in our whole world. And you can kind of see the cobblestone walls that I've put kind of marking off our land. Like if we look at JEI, I thought this was going to be a absolutely ginormous area, but it's basically going right along here and then meets up with Bleary Dinosaur's home up here. And we're already filling it out quite well with just a few buildings. So that's so freaking cool. I mean, look at how cool that looks. Can we see anything over these trees? Hell no, you can't. They're too big. They're too big in my way, but you can see the farm a little bit. Okay, so let's get out of here and we'll go to the factory. And there's only one more building that I've made since the factory. and then we'll go take a look at Bleary Dinosaur stuff, and then we'll go peruse some other things that we have done throughout the world, because like I said, it's been a little over a month, and I did not take a chill pill. I just went full tilt bore because I didn't have the words are hard. Basically, I've been weak as all snot can get out, and just exhausted nonstop 24/7. And between work and the health stuff, I have just been not able to sit at my computer long enough. As you can probably tell, my voice is already starting to go. Well, but I wanted to bring you along and show you what we've done, because I've just done so much. But here we go. So now I looked up, I think, what did I look up for this? I looked up another like fantasy building. I looked up like fantasy lumber mill or something like that. And this kind of gives me a Southwest America kind of vibe to it. But we need to, once again, details. We need more details in this. Like eventually I'm going to have right here a little crane and a hook coming down, like it's, grabbing stuff and lifting it up. I think that'll look really freaking cool. But I think this building looks great. It's got such a different style roof than I've ever seen, other people do, where, the structure of the wall goes up much higher than the roof on the ends. I just think that looks great. And then what I did with the doors is made it look like one of the doors on either side are open. And clearly, your door's not going to fold like a freaking origami piece of paper, but it's Minecraft. You have to do what you got to do. But I think it looks cool. I love walking in and out of these doors. Like, it just feels, I don't know, it feels good to me to walk in and out of the doors like this. And then we'll go upstairs first because there's nothing upstairs. But obviously, it's a big old place where you're going to have people doing all sorts of work. Like, I think what we're going to do is we're going to set up like a lumber milly, I don't know, steel milly kind of thing up here, where it's going to be completely aesthetical purposes up here, but we'll fill it out with something that looks like they're creating and crafting and doing something. And then in here will be the administrative offices, because these places always have that one little tiny office for the job foreman and the assistant or whatever to kind of work and sit. And then obviously you can come around here to get to where the crane is going to be, and then we'll come around the corner again. And I figure maybe the boss of this company has his own little private room. Wow, we're walking so fast that I can't. Can I chill? Can I take a chill pill? Good Lord, that's speed boost. But yeah, maybe he'll like live up here. Maybe he just lives here, or maybe this is just his own little private office is upstairs for the owner of the company. I don't know. We'll figure something out later with that. But the real business is downstairs. So downstairs we have done a hell of a lot, including this. Woo-wee! We've got a whole bunch of stuff auto-crafting. These things are amazing. Zycraft machine extractors. So what I've set up here, every single item that you can extract with a Zycraft extractor has been set up in this room here. And I've tried to do it to where Bleary Dinosaur, or if somebody in the video is like, hey, how do you craft this? I have set it up to where you can actually look at all the blocks that surround these. If there's cobblestone that like on the edges, that's just because something could go there. Basically, these inputs, on the sides are what could be like this right here. You see the cobbled deep slate is surrounding this one, and then underneath is a campfire, and then in the middle is reinforced obsidian block. And so you put those in that configuration, put the extractor on, and then bam, we're getting grains of infinity without having to do anything. So it's pretty epic. We are getting just a massive amount of items. I mean, we've got compacting upgrades in here. So look at this. We've got 4 times. That's 6,561 gem blocks. Not that I'm ever going to use them, but some of the stuff that we can make was pretty incredible. Like we've got moss blocks being made over here. We've got mud. We're making mud. I don't have to sit there with dirt and water bottles. It's making mud for me. A hell of a lot of mud. It is, and apparently mud doesn't compact. And then we've got mycelium being grown with mushroom stems. What do we got over here? Netherrack. I mean, it's crazy. We got the dripstony going on here. So wherever you see a trap door, that means there's a liquid. So like over here, we've got lava under one and lava under this one, because apparently that's what's making netherrack. But yeah, so we're making dripstone here. Look at that, 1,862 dripstone. Holy Holy snickerdoodles. But then over here, these are the 2 liquids that you can do with these. So we just got lava on top of dripstone is making us lava. So we've got 144 buckets of lava. Way better than just dripstone into a cauldron, because this works really fast. And then over here, we got bioresin being made. It's just a leaf, a log, the extractor. We got bioresin. That's pretty sweet. And then I've just got the kitchen sink here so I can get some instant water. But let's go to the other side of the room because we don't really have too much on this side of the room. And eventually I'm going to put some like storage or something in here. Oh, look at these not white glass trap doors. These right here, the ochre frog lights. Oh, it makes it look kind of office-y, like science-y, office-y. I think so. And then with like the little like, is that calcite? I can't remember if this is hello or quarried stone. What is this? Yeah, diorite slabs and stuff. It makes it look like there's water spots in the, the tiled ceiling that you see in like office-y, science-y buildings. Yes, I need to put stairs here, by the way. Down here, we have started doing kind of what I'm going to call my alchemy kind of section, because occultism, kind of alchemy more so than magic-y related. But we have finished the Theurgy quest line. And the reason I actually did the Theurgy quest line, because I started playing Reclamation, the mod pack Reclamation, and it starts off you have to do Theurgy in order to get going with that. And so it was easy. It's super, super, super easy. We're never going to use this. Now that I've got it built, I'll probably never ever use this again, but I wanted to complete the quest line, so I have created everything from Theurgy here, and unfortunately, I made some more extractors making lava, because I figured I could port the lava into these pyromantic braziers. It does not. However, a kitchen sink will put water into the Sal Almanac accumulator, so that's kind of cool. So I have a kitchen sink up there putting water into here, making me the Sal Almanac. And if you want to know anything more about Theurgy, I'll go through all of this in a different episode, but I just wanted to showcase what all we've done before we start like really getting into like each individual mod. And now that I've like built all this, I understand it more. We'll be able to talk about this individually in a different episode. But for now, just know I have completed Theurgy. And then on this side, I have started working on occultism. So we've got a couple of our little runic things on the ground here, just because we were making I don't know if I was going through occultism to go through occultism, or if I needed a specific item and it just made me go through occultism. I don't remember. But because of that, we started going through the quest line, because obviously why go through stuff twice if I can just go through it to get to what I need? And I don't even remember what I needed, to be perfectly honest, but as you can see, we're kind of right about here at Strigor's higher binding in the quest line. We've got your little demon here that will crush stuff for us, which is absolutely hilarious. The spirit fire here, we can toss stone and logs and stuff into and turn them into other items, feathers, which actually I need to put stuff in here. This is the remote access for my storage. But yeah, as you can see, this is the storage accumulator that we had the wormhole up at our regular storage. And then this thing right here is just increasing the amount of storage space that we have. So yeah, that's all we've done here. We haven't decorated this room at all. And then this leads right back up to our storage room, which is right above us. As you can see, I've started trying to slowly make pathways to get around. And then if we come back up, we'll go to the final room in the factory, which has a bunch of stuff because I've been busy today. I got done doing all of the... we're just going to talk about mystical agriculture a bunch because that's what I've been basically doing. I got through all of like the seeds that were just like, that was a bad example. Where's just what redstone seeds, redstone seeds. It just required redstone dust and the essence and the prosperity seed base. But then I started getting into ones like, actually, where was the brass? Let me tell. Brass is probably just going to be right here. You can see it takes a 1 times brass block, which is 9 brass blocks to get the 1 times compressed. So that means 81 ingots of brass times 4. That's 324 ingots of brass. And the brass, if we look at the brass ingot, we can make in a alloy smelter with just 1 zinc and 3 copper to get 4 of them. And so I needed to make alloy smelting. So I was doing that. And then I started needing HOP graphite, which requires immersive engineering. And then I got some power stuff that I need to do. So we've made this final area over here that is kind of what I'm going to be calling my industrial room, I would guess. So we've got immersive engineering going on over here because I needed coke. We don't really need the alloy kiln or the improved blast furnace right now, but the quest line, right? I was doing the quest lines. So we got the coke. But I needed not the actual coke from here. I needed coke dust. So we needed to make the crusher. And then I also needed the we needed the industrial squeezer. Yeah, because the industrial yeah. So this crushes the coke into coke dust, and then this squeezes the coke dust into the HOP graphite dust. Oh boy. And then of course up here, because some of the stuff and things will get more resources. I am out of, why is this not green? Why is this not green? Are we out of power? No, it says we have power. Why is that not green? That's weird. It should be green, showing me that there's power flowing through it. Whatever, we'll ignore it. But we made all the workbenches over here, and these kind of threw me for a loop because I didn't realize we needed a blueprint, so I had to start crafting up the blueprints, because as you can see, when you put a specific blueprint in there, like I think I have another one on me. Do I? I don't. You put a blueprint in here, you can see it gives me different items that I can start crafting in here, which is cool. It also tells you what you need, which is pretty epic. But yeah, so we've got kind of our little office-y, crafty place up here, and then the actual machines are going down here. And I love these immersive engineering machines. I think these look so freaking cool. Like, it's crazy the stuff you have to do to build them, but then once you, ow, oh God, that hurts me. Oh, don't get into the crusher. Oh, by the way, you can use this for mob crushing. Isn't that freaking epic? But then over here, we have set up, why are you not going? Oh, because it's full. Oh, it's full. Okay. I haven't accomplished that yet. None of my machines have been running for a while because I haven't been doing anything. And so I guess we're just stagnated. So yes, this is absolutely epic. You can make a dragon's head with the dragon essence from mystical agriculture, so you don't have to go find an end city or defeat the dragon over and over again to get dragon's eggs and all that sort of stuff. You know, you have to go to an end city to find the floating little boaty thingy to get the elytra, where there's usually a dragon head. You can just make it out of mystical agriculture dragon's essence. And so it's just a dragon's head, the extractor, that makes dragon's breath. And then we made a halitosis generator, which, oh boy. This is, I believe, is under, what is it under? Generators and furnaces? Is it under generators and furnaces? Yeah, right here. So you have to make a copper generator, make an iron generator, gold generator, diamond generator, obsidian generator, ender generator, and finally it turns into the halitosis generator, which is amethyst shards, the ender generator, and an end rod. So it's actually really cheap. Like, when you think about it, by the point you get to you're going to be making this, you've got this stuff mostly automated. So yeah, we've got, what, 9.8 mega FE. Actually, we've got 19.6 mega FE of power, more than enough for a long time. And then I've set up all these alloy smelters, osmium compressor, crusher, energized smelter, and enrichment chamber from Mechanism, along with the metallurgic infuser. That was the very first one I made, which is why it's on the left. The rest of them are that way. We've got our little charge pad. I really need to make a jetpack. I moved our soul extractor from mystical agriculture over here because, well, it just makes sense because this is where the power is. And then we've got an inscriber, which I haven't used yet. I was doing the quest line, but this is what I really needed, the charger to make the Certus Court stuff. And then back around here, there's a lot of things that we can make in game. Like if we look at charged Certus Courts, you can see that we can make this. Doesn't it show in world? I thought it showed in world. Oh, no, maybe it's just regular Certus Courts. Hold on. Certus Courts. Like this right here. No, that's charged. Certus Quartz right here. Then you can see right here, yeah, in-world transformation. So if we take a charged Certus Quartz and dump it into water along with the Certus Quartz dust, then it's going to give us 2 Certus Quartz, and then we can just turn right back around, put the charged Certus, because it uncharges the Certus Quartz, you just get the 2 back, right? You put it into there, and then this will charge it back up, and then we just turn back around. Now we have 2 charged Certus Quartz. Toss it in with 2 more dust. Now we have 4. And so it just keeps going there. And then there was some other stuff that we could do right here with the lava as well. I was turning coal dust, I believe, into coke dust is what I wanted to do here. But we need to make some steam power for this. So this is industrial foregoing? No, modern industrialization. So we haven't done anything with this yet, but this is where I kind of stopped off. And then this leads back up to our mystical agriculture farm, which is where the power is going to all of our harvesters. Good Lord. Oh, and our starting power, before I got the dragon's breath, we've got some magmatic generators up underneath there, 4 of them to be exact, and that's kind of where I got started with my power. But I like the look of this little room. It's kind of nice. It's got that kind of old school industrial feel. Ah, yes. So that's all of our power stuff and things. And then we have one final building to get to, and that is our turtle farm and my fishing spot. And so off over here in the distance at the very edge of what I'm calling my territory, and only because there was already sand and stuff over here, I got 2 turtle spawn eggs, I believe, in the pyramid when I was fighting the piglich in the other. And so I can come up here and I can, why is there's a turtle? There's a turtle that got out. There's 2 turtles that got out. Oh my God, did all my turtles get out? Did I leave my door open? No, I didn't leave my door open. Why did you spawn? You don't have any openings, do you? Why for baby turtles spawn outside? And oh, I need 40 scoots in order to do the last mob mystical agriculture seed. And so I've been slowly bringing these guys up. Like I said, I got the 2 turtle eggs in, I believe it was the piglich pyramid. And so I built this nice little turtle sanctuary for them. And then I've got some seagrass in here that unfortunately I have to go mine myself because there's no seagrass seeds. I mean, I guess you could bone meal the grass right there, but I've just been going out to the ocean and getting seagrass. Matter of fact, you know, since we're standing over here, let's be good little turtle farmers, and let's make all these guys have love. You can actually see the 2 that are named are the Sheldon and Turbo are my 2 main turtles. Oh my God, I think I just stood on the eggs. Are you guys all gonna be good? Yes, more eggs. All right. Yeah, I'm basically just gonna let them get a whole bunch up. I'm not sitting here waiting for the babies to grow up and then grabbing the scoots. I'm just gonna breed a whole bunch up and then be an evil person and massacre some turtles. But here, oh my goodness, so I have a diamond fishing rod that had Luck of the Sea 3, Unbreaking 3, and Mending on it, and put a gold hook on it, and this is all it took. I ended up getting the Neptunian leggings, but then in the very next one of these Neptune's bounty chests, I got the Neptunian fishing rod, so I didn't have to take the leggings and smelt it down to get the Neptunian ingot. I actually got the fishing rod in a chest, so I didn't have to fish for very long in order to get the item I needed to complete that. So that is why, if we look up here, food and farming is now done because that was the last thing. And I have never completed the food and farming thing because of the Neptunian fishing rod. So it's pretty epic that I've completed that. Okay, so that is all of my area. We'll head over to Bleary Dinosaur's area next to Bleary Dinosaur's home. Oh my God, hold on, we gotta do a little light disabling trick thing. If your light overlay ever gets stuck, like see how there's a yellow piece even though it says disabled, just long hold F7 a little bit and then it'll kind of, boom, there we go, we fixed it. Oh boy. So yeah, Bleary Dinosaur has been building some immaculate stuff. I don't know if he's been looking at other people's designs or if he's been doing this all on his own. I believe this is from somebody else's design and then he's modified it a little bit himself, but it's got such a cool vibe and aesthetic to it. I love it. I believe he's got his bedroom is upstairs here. Let's worm our way. This is a very dangerous staircase. Yeah, I love this. I love this right here, this bridge. Yeah, he's got his bedroom up here. So freaking cool. And hello, can I not? Oh, they don't open outwards. I wanted to see if we could see our base from here. Our base is that direction. But yeah, he's got his little bedroom up here. And then if we come downstairs, we've got, look, he's working on, reliquary reincarnations. What are these? That is freaking crazy. But down here, he's got himself a little, if you flick this lever on this little brewing stand here, it opens up a little hidden passageway. And then he's been doing all of his stuff and things down below here. And it's kind of funny. We've been working on different things. Like normally I do create right off the bat, but he's been doing a crap ton of create. He's got some villagers over here making him some croppages. He's been working on some mystical agriculture and what in the world? Oh, he's been working on occultism too. He's made a whole little area, but I love it. I love how we build so differently. Oh yeah, look, some more create stuff and things going on back around here. More create over here. He has been going create crazy. Yeah, I got his auto farms going on. Oh, look at he's got the vaults too. I have never used the vaults when I've been playing create, so it's gonna be fun to start using some of this create things. What do we got going on here? That is going downwards. Does this go to a mine? No, this goes to more create stuff. What does he got going on over here? What are we doing over here? Oh, he's just making sand, clay, and stuff. All making gold blocks. Oh, he's got his mob farm over here. Oh, this is a fancy mob farm. Oh, this is a fancy mob farm. Oh, he's using the actual mob crushers down there. That's fancy. I like it. I dig it. That's so industrial looking. It's so freaking cool. I dig it. That's awesome. Oh, and it looks like he's making room for more mob farms. This is looking really freaking cool. I haven't been over to his base in a while. Ah, this is dope. Okay, so yeah, this is kind of where he's doing all of his industrial stuff and things. I don't even want... Oh, this must be his, Oh, yeah, this is his storage unit. What the heck is this little thing up here? Wireless access point. What a crazy... Oh, it looks like he's powered... He's keeping the nether mobs out. So he's using magmatic generators to power this. Okay. Crazy cool. All right. So that's his, like, main kind of base is down in here. And then if we head outside... let's head out. Is this the front door? This is... Oh, yeah, this is the front door. So he's got, like, a little dock area overlooking where my area is, which we can see the little slime thingy right there. Oh, my God. We got more phantoms. Where are you at? I see you. Oh, I missed. Get out of here, you stinking phantom. Oh, he's got a little swing. Oh, a little nice, relaxing swing. Oh, little benches for you to sit on. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, and he's working on a bakery. What the shit is going on here? What is this? Oh, hi, Mr. Horsey. It's like a little stable. What is this? The enchanting room. Oh, fancy. Oh, he's got a nice setup. Oh, he's got the setup I need. You know what? We're just going to come over here and use this to enchant the infused dragon's breath. Look at this bakery. This is so freaking nice. Look at this. I love the look of this. Oh, these big old doors. Oh, my goodness. This looks very, very nice. Oh my god, I want to buy stuff. I want to taste all your bread, dude. Oh, man. Oh, wow. This is... we're just going to jump over the counter. This is a very nice building. I like this building a lot. Good lord, have some power. Oh, this must be his entrance to his mine. What the hell is this? Advanced wireless player charger? What is going on over here? That is a lot of windmills. I see you guys. Get out of here. Ow! How'd you hit me? How'd you... Okay, let's just get inside a building. Let's get inside a building. Run away! Run away! Run away! We didn't get to see the outside of this. Oh, this is like a little stable-y thing. We need a horse eye in here or some sort of thing. Get... Oh, we can go... Oh, look at the... I love the little overhanging gardens up here. Oh, those look so nice. Oh, this is very nice and fancy. Oh, this is very fancy. Ooh, I like this house a lot. This is very medieval looking, very nice. Yeah, eventually we're gonna build some bridges that go between his side of the water and my side of the water. What we got going on over here? Is this just random weird blocks just placed from stuff? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, get wrecked, fool. Ah, yeah, what a nice little building, though. That looks so freaking good. And I don't know if he has another building back here or not. Oh, he's got a create thing over here that's building... Hello? Oh, you guys are a long way away. He's got, yeah, this over here. I believe this is making gold. No, wow, he's got a whole bunch of stuff. Silverfish? What is this? Oh, this is making XP. He's made a silverfish XP farm. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, he's got his little bees over here because he started working on productive bees as well. And then what is this one over here making? Oh, that's going straight out into here. Oh, so this is making infested stone that then gets sent over to here by the mechanical arms, which generates silverfish that then die. Ah, very nice XP farm. What did I pick up? I picked something up, by the way. A tarnished crown? Oh, from that dude I just killed. Okay, so that is all of that. So now I need to get back to a waystone so I can take you over to a couple of the last places that I think of are key interest to the things that have developed since you guys last saw this, because clearly a lot has developed. Oh, a lot has developed. But yeah, let me go ahead and get, I'm assuming he's going to try and make some sort of like thing down here, because it looks like he's kind of opened that up a little bit. Let's get to a waystone, which there should be one. Yeah, right around the corner here. And let's see, what do we got? We got Hobbiton, I believe. Yes. Whoa, he's been working on this without me. What the heck? What the heck? He's been working on mine colonies without me. Yes, we have started working on mine colonies. It's not like a big thing that we need to do in this mod pack, but if we look at JEI, we are not very far. So here's Here is my area. Here's Bleary Dinosaur's area. And then we've just got this nice flat area over here that we're starting to work on mine colonies. And I didn't realize he was working on this without me. I really wanted to. I haven't really not done much with mine colonies, but this is cool. Sweet. So that he's really started laying it out. I like it. I dig it. This is perfect. But we chose the Lord of the Rings kind of theme for the Hobbiton area. Since we're both kind of going fantasy, medieval-ish looking, that's why we figured we'd go with the Hobbiton kind of look. So that's that. We are working on mine colonies. And then Stronghold. I have gone and defeated a Stronghold, and it was super duper easy. This thing is way out here though. Like, where was it at? Hello? Oh, I am underground. Oh, actually, sorry, it wasn't way out here. This is like, here's Bleary Dinosaur's home. It's only like 1,000 blocks away from us. And it was a big old stronghold. But I have lit this entire thing up. We have beat the Ender Dragon quite a few times now. I need to set up something to auto-kill the End Dragon. Because I need a lot more of the Dragon's Breath and other things to do stuff and things for. Plus, I need the Cognizant Dust. But yeah, we've got the End Dragon area set up all nice and good here. And then I beat the Ocean Monument, which I had a whole bunch of Blackstone on me, which is why we have Blackstone stairs. But I have drained not the ocean, but the entire Ocean Monument instead. And the glass is what I use to separate out areas. So I drained an area, and also it left part of the Ocean Monument free and open. So we still have water inside the Ocean Monument, but those two sides don't go anywhere. So it's like we have our own little guardian aquarium. I think it's great. I think it's perfect. But this little area too is just, look at this. Look at these giant freaking pillars. And this was quite a bit of ways away from our base to get over to an ocean monument. I think I actually came out this direction to look for an ocean ruin, because I still need one last thing in the beginning area, and that's just I need to find a sniffer. Other than that, I've done everything in the beginning section, which is pretty freaking sweet. All the Modium quest line right here. I don't need all the Modium tools. The tools I currently have are much better. Well, not better than the unobtainium stuff, but it's better than like all this crap back here. So I really haven't been working on it. But yeah, we've got a drained out ocean monument. I've kept it pretty much intact for what it is. Got a whole bunch of sponges, which is nice. And I think that is all of the places I want to. I got the hiccups. Excuse me, how rude. That's all the little places I really want to take you to. So what we're working on now is obviously we're working on the Aldemodium Star. This is the big thing, is we want to get to this, because once we get the Aldemodium Star, we get to start working on the creative stuff, which will give us like unlimited jetpack and, you know, a whole bunch of other stuff that just gonna make things just like absolutely super easy, almost creative mode, where we can start building and stuff. Because we want to build like bridges and some community builds in between, and like not just work on our own independent things, but like it's so hard to not work on your own independent things when you're trying to complete all the quests. But once we got most of the majority of the quests done, we can start making like really cool, crazy projects and doing some fun, weird stuff. Tools and gear, those are all just things that as we get them, we're gonna get them. It's like not a big whoop. Storage, I don't know if, I mean, I just got to go through and build all of these, which you've seen me do all of this in other mod packs. Same thing with all of those, so I'm just going to complete those off camera too. Eventually, I will get an applied energistic storage, just because I need to complete the quest line. But to be honest, I don't need it. I'm happy. I'm happy with my vanilla storage. It's not even auto sorting. I just like going up there. Right now, what I want to do is I want to complete all of the rest of mystical agriculture, so we can get up into the awakened awakened stuff, because that's going to improve all my armor and weapons even above what I have currently. And then we're gonna try. This is gonna be an endeavor to get through this, and especially this. This is Nutter Butters. This is absolutely freaking Nutter Butters. But we're gonna try and get through all of this as well. And then I need to work on all of these. So Mechanism, we went through most of Mechanism together on other mod packs. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep doing kind of what we've already been doing. I'm just going to be doing stuff off camera, and I'm just going to kind of, maybe we'll showcase individual mods in episodes and just kind of show progress updates. because I'm just having so much fun playing this that it's hard to get on camera, and my health is still absolutely horrible. So it's just hard to get on camera and do a bunch of this stuff, and I just want to enjoy playing the game. I just wanted to bring you guys along to show you what we've gone. But this is what I'm currently working on, is the Power stuff, because I need the last few mystical agriculture seeds all revolve around blazing crystals, Niotic, and the spirited and the nitro. We got to make blocks of those. So I need to get through all of that. And then I'm going to keep working towards the evil craft to get it done. And then occultism, I'm going to try and get finished with that. And then we're going to try and blow through a bunch of these. I found the gatekeeper and then didn't realize I had to do the gate at where he was. And I never put a waypoint down. So I got to find another dude. I've got all the stuff to make the gate to go through, but I need to find another place to do it. Bumble Zone. We have done quite a bit of Bumble Zone, but I really need to just kind of go through and find stuff. This is cool. I'll definitely be showcasing this on camera at a later date, because this is a really fun zone to go through. And then once again, Twilight Forest, you've seen me do all that before, so that's gonna be done off camera. But the Undergarden, we've never been to together, and I definitely want to show you guys this, because it's weird. It's a weird area. But yeah, I think on that note, we are going to call it an episode. We have showcased a lot. It took an hour to show you all the stuff we have done over the past month, because, well, I did a lot. Clearly, there's still a hell of a lot to do. I haven't decorated the interior or the exterior. That. I mean, we've got a lot to do. It's crazy. It is bananas, but oh my God. I mean, look at my little flippers. Look at me. I got flippy feet. But I've been having such a blast with this mod pack, and I don't foresee us, even once we get to the end and we've done all the questies, we are going to probably play this for a long time, because this mod pack just has so much available to us to just keep building and building and building and building. It's almost like the forever home in Minecraft, but just in a much better mod pack. I mean, hell, I haven't even gathered up all the animals. It's crazy. I haven't had to do that. The food has been plentiful thanks to my farm down there, and so I haven't had to go and like make mob farms for the animals. But I need to do that, because you got to do that. That's something you have to do in every single Minecraft world. And by the way, I've got night vision goggles on. Yeah, look, there we go. The world looks a little bit more shady now. It's not like 10 times brightness. Anyway, on that note, guys, I am out of here. Thank you very much for coming along with me as I showcased all of the different stuff that we've done. If you want to see me talk about a particular mod, definitely let me know in the comments, and we'll showcase it on individual episodes. But otherwise, we're just gonna plod along and just keep making progress and keep building and keep having a freaking amazing time. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, comment, share with the universe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Ta-ta for now. Watch out, llamas, they spit.